Okay. It's pressuring my d4 pawn. If I take, we can trade queens. Don't particularly like that, but it's not bad. It just feels like a little too early to allow that. What else can I do? Check, take the c4 pawn, he takes here. Although it might create some pressure on his position. I can push forward, but that opens up for his light square bishop. I can also just leave it as is for now, I suppose. But then I'm giving up another pawn. Can I get something here? I don't see it. Okay. I'll go for this stuff. Allow the trade. I get the pawn back. Positions are very similar. Now he takes this and I go after this one. I can develop the knight already to attack it. But I think it's better just to sack the pawn like this. I think so. Then I need to castle. Cannot move the knight here yet. Yeah, I'll sack the pawn. Leave it like that and then just castle quietly. I can move the knight to d4, attacking c6. I just need to support this. So I'd have to do e3 first, or develop the bishop. If I move the knight, he can push forward, we can trade pawns. But it opens up the b file for me to use. I think I'll go with that. So he pushes forward, I get the open b file. He doesn't push forward. Move the rook to the d file. Seems like it might be an idea. It's normal stuff, of course. Just grab the open file. Could give up the b pawn, but that seems way too risky with this far advanced c pawn. Maybe it's time to just... you grab the d file first. Then I probably have to do rook b1. Release the pin on the pawn and prepare to maybe bring the bishop to c3. He's gonna go for castling next, I suspect. That would be very normal at least. And then he's gonna challenge the d-file. I'm having some trouble finding useful spots here for my pieces. Now, it's not that they're useless, it's just it's not so easy to get back the material. Okay, I'm gonna have to speed up here. He attacks the knight. I can move the rook to attack here. He defends with a bishop. Okay. Shit. Oof, oof, oof. Forgot about the time. This is not very nice though for this square, but I'm gonna have to deal with that. He doesn't have access to it right away, at least. Attack the rook, I'm guessing. Attack the bishop. He defends the bishop. I can move the knight in to try and pressure something. He moves the bishop. Lift the pawn before he pushes my knight away. Offer up a trade and trap my rook. No, I don't think I'll do that. Oh shit, this is a repetition. Okay, that's unfortunate. Most unfortunate. There's another pawn hanging here. Maybe a repetition way. Well, it isn't horrible. He defends this. So I trade my bishop to get the pawn back. It's not great. He doesn't accept the trade. Ah, that's a mistake, maybe. Yeah, it might be. Oh, whoops. Okay. That was definitely a mistake. But I get the pawn back. Now I should not trade rooks here, of course. I should check him before he is allowed to trade and just do a draw. Okay, let's look over the game. Only briefly, of course. Okay. I can check here the analysis. Slightly favors me early on, nothing significant about a pawn. A little bit here, but otherwise, yeah, I'm not doing too well. But overall, fairly balanced. 5 inaccuracies, 2 mistakes on my part. Okay. So let's see. Inaccuracy, well, it's just opening stuff. C5. That's a mistake for black. Queen A4, I did consider that. Maybe the point is just when you take, he takes, knight b5, and you have the queen and the knight coordinating. Maybe I didn't look at it quite clearly enough. There's this queen check for black after the knight has moved to b5, but then I just block with the bishop. And yeah, that seems like it should be okay. So the queen check doesn't do anything. So that may have been a wrong choice of me then. Takes, still it felt like I was just helping him develop with this. But why doesn't he take here though? Oh, that's, oh yeah. When I was thinking about this, I definitely missed this. If he blocks with the bishop, of course, he removes the support. So he doesn't have enough support anymore. Since I have the knight here as well, he only has the bishop to support the pawn if he captures, and I would just take with the knight. The bishop has weakened his hold on d4, on his pressure. Somehow I just failed there when I was thinking. Okay, then this move makes extra much sense. Let's see. I'm still thinking though, even if he had the option to do this knight b5, it still looks just really appealing. But yeah, let's not go into that any further. Oops, back up like this. In any case, this is still okay. c6, pawn sacrifice to weaken his structure. Maybe it wasn't worth it. It does increase the activity of his bishop, or at least it doesn't take as long for him to get the bishop out. And I wasn't really able to target these pawns very easily. Not as easily as I was hoping for in the game. And c6 is said to be a mistake. Yeah, knight d2, that looks actually really good. Simple move, straightforward. Just go for this offer of trade. Yeah, somehow I was focusing on knight e3. I just forgot to consider, what about just using this knight? This already pressures here, pressures the pawn, and the other knight holds c3 against the pawn push if he tries that. It just makes so much sense. That's nice. Looks pretty good. So, he took the sacrifice, approximately equal here. Now it's starting to favor black, about a pawn. Accuracy, that's not a big deal. Other inaccuracy. It's very even most of the game. And this is a mistake. Yeah, I mean, obviously I realized that in the game even. A whoops moment. It's just pointless giving up this and ending up to having to move the rook back. Yeah. That's probably the last one. Oh no, it's just a dead draw. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, please subscribe.